As I work on building a technical mountain bike trail, I thought this next project would be an easy one. My plan was simple, a quick rake and ride through a chunky rock garden. But as I cleared away the fallen logs and leaf litter, I uncovered something unexpected. The rocky section had way more potential than I imagined. What started as a straightforward project quickly turned into something much more ambitious, combining both rock and wood for an epic technical descent. Before diving into the main build, I spent a couple of days raking, clearing, and testing different lines. The rocky section I was working with turned out to be wider than I expected, which offers multiple options for riders to choose from, some more challenging than others. As I worked, I couldn't help but eye off the left-hand side of the rocks, where a series of steep, narrow, and chunky rocks lined up. I thought if I could link them with a series of small wooden bridges, it might be possible to ride, and it could be a hell of a lot of fun. So I started working building the bridges. As I rode down the hill, you might have noticed a clump of trees blocking the way.
Oh, yeah.
Since they were dead and fairly small, I figured they'd make decent stringers for the bridges. So I cut them down with a chainsaw and got to work debarking them. Debarking logs with a draw knife is actually pretty satisfying. That's probably all the wood I need actually for this tour. I forgot to bring a marker, but this old burnt branch did the trick. It's been a long time since a bushfire passed through this area, but the remnants remain. Something that often weighs on my mind, especially when I'm building wood features. It would be horrible to lose it all to a wildfire. To make this line rideable, I'm going to build a couple of bridges that connect those chunky rocks together, and I think the mix of wood and rock with that green grass in the background should make for a pretty cool looking feature. However, I've never attached wood to rock before, so I think I need to go to the hardware, buy a new drill bit, and maybe some masonry fasteners. I don't know, I'll do some brainstorming while I'm there. I've come back from the hardware with a masonry drill bit, some anchor screws, this treated pine timber, and an idea. I started with the wood drill bit, then swapped it for the new masonry bit to drill through the rock, and learned a lesson that should have been pretty obvious in the process. Meant to wobble like that? I've just learned that not all drill bits are the same. Apparently I've got an SDS masonry bit, so I'm gonna need to go back to the store and get one with a different end on it that fits my regular drill. But while I was working that out, I also realized that I've got a tick like in my hair. So I've got this tick spray that freezes it and kills it, which is really hard because I can't see what I'm doing. Oh, maybe I can use the screen of this camera. All right, so. I think that got it. And then I've got these little tick tweezers. See how there's a tiny gap in between these? I have to somehow get the tick in between there by touch, twist it around and pull it out. Oh yeah, I think I got it. I think I got it. Oh no, came out. That's it. That's it. And that's how you remove a tick by yourself in the bush that you can't see. All right, it's 6 p.m, so I think that's me done for the day. I'll head to the hardware in the morning, see if I can get a different masonry drill bit or a converter or something, and we'll go from there. Oh yeah, a couple of hoppy boys checking out today's build. I'm back and I've got a new drill bit that should fit my drill, so let's put it to work. Like I said, I've never screwed into rock before, and this one seems pretty crumbly, so I took it slow and steady.
Solid on there.
And just like that, my first anchor was secured to the rock. I repeated the process at the bottom and then moved on to cutting the stringers.
All right, so I've cut both ends. So I'm hoping this just slots in nicely. Oh yes, that is perfect.
With the snug fit, I got to work securing them to the anchors.
Yeah, beauty. That ain't going nowhere.
Now that I knew what I was doing, the second bridge came together quickly.
I'm happy with that, and all it needs is the decking so you can ride down it.
That is looking awesome, and now that those bridges are complete, it's actually looking a bit more intense than I was anticipating. I think it'll be fine if it was just a straight line and you dropped in, let go of the brakes and roll out of it. But there's this little turn in the middle of it that probably won't feel like anything. But when you're looking at it, it's enough to throw my brain off. That's good. This is supposed to be a challenging line. So now I'm going to start working on the run-in. I really like the look of this grass bush at the top of the drop-in. So instead of digging it out, I think I'm going to build a skinny bridge over the top that joins onto this rock here. I have these two pieces of treated pine timber to work with, and I also have this. I saved all my offcuts from the kicker builds, so I think I should be able to build a rolling bridge. We'll see if that works. I realized these bits of timber were pretty wide and I should be able to save some wood by cutting them in half. You're coming with me.
That looks nice. That's looking good, but I always make this one mistake when I'm not paying attention. See if you can spot it. I'm not sure if everybody's like this or it's just me, but that looks wrong and I should have put this vertical support on the outside. So I'm going to do that now. It's just a quick fix.
Before I can fully construct the arch bridge, I need to sort out the anchor to the rock, and it needs to be chiseled flat. I'm adding horizontal cross pieces to stop the wood from twisting. These bridges are about 30 centimeters wide, which is approximately 1 foot. So there's not a lot of room for error when riding. That's finished and it's looking awesome and it's getting bloody close for me being able to test ride it. All I have to do is sort out these chunky rock sections at the bottom. It may not look like much on camera, but these rocks at the bottom are pretty tight and drop away quickly. Advanced riders could ride it as is, but I'm gonna fill it in a little with other rocks to stop my front wheel from dropping and sending me over the bars. That is the quickest way to break a collarbone. I've been stacking rocks for a couple of hours and I think I've got something rideable. On camera, I think it just looks like just a crappy pile of rocks sitting there, but it's sketchy. Fingers crossed it's rideable. It's pretty technical, and this is a tech trail. As you can see, the sun's setting behind me, so I'm actually gonna head home, have a beer, get some rest. It's my birthday tomorrow. Maybe we'll come back for some birthday laps and test this out. That's hectic. It's a new day, and it's not actually my birthday. In fact, it's not even the same year anymore. It's been almost a month since I completed the feature, and I'm only just finding the time to test ride it now. Before I do, let's quickly give away a Cutlaps t-shirt. Declan Conlon left this comment on the last video and won himself a Cutlaps t-shirt. And if you want to win the t-shirt from this video, make sure you like, subscribe, and most importantly, leave a comment down below. I'll pick my favorite in the next video. All right, let's gear up. I started by warming up on the easy lines, which was a good way to get the blood pumping and the heart rate going. And then it was time to check out the A line.
Hopefully my brakes are working.
Okay, I'm about to drop in and actually feeling kind of nervous. This thing's pretty skinny. Let's go.
Oh, Jesus! Oh, God. My butt hit the wheel.
That's actually heaps intense. I think I sat on my back wheel.
There, on that rock. That actually is a lot harder than I was anticipating when I first built this.
I'm gonna hit it a couple more times and see if I can clean it up. That was better. I didn't sit on it. Holy crap, that was far more spicier than I was anticipating. And I'm sure it doesn't actually look like much on camera, but let me try to explain to you why I find this so intimidating and technical. These bridges, they're pretty skinny, and because this feature is so steep, you want to hit it at a slow speed. But the slower you go, the wobbly you are. At least that's how I am. So, and once you're on that top bridge, you can't put your foot down without, I don't know, falling off the bike and tumbling down these rocks. So you just want to hit it with a bit more speed and try and do all your braking at the top and just hold on for this chunky ride out the bottom. It's sick. If you've enjoyed this video, then check out this one where I build the start of the technical trail with some log rides, rock drops. It's a great time, and make sure you subscribe because next week I start working on a special feature to get over the barbed wire fence at the bottom of this trail. Thank you, legends, for watching, and I'll catch you guys soon.